Okay, everyone, we are up to lesson 25. Possessive pronouns, feminine in all cases. Вы не видели мою машину? Have you not seen my car? So, pretty much stuff that we know. In terms of the language, it's stuff that we know, but in terms of the structure, you can see it's a bit different. Usually, the lesson starts off with a dialogue, and we just have to fill in the blanks in the dialogue. Here, we do have a dialogue, but this time, instead of just filling in single words, we have to fill in whole sentences. So down here, you see we have these sentences that we can drag around, and we need to listen to the dialogue, and yeah, as it says here, listen to the dialogue, then drag the sentences to put them in the correct order. So let's go ahead and listen in and see what we can derive from these.
Извините, это ваша машина?
It's a washing machine. No, she said, это ваша машина. Excuse me, is this your car? So where's that? Here it is, женщина. So the people in this dialogue are just very simply denoted as man and woman. Мужчина и женщина. So, извините, это ваша машина. It's, excuse me, is this your car?
Да, это моя машина. Я только что купил ее.
Okay. So he started off saying da. That should be pretty, well, there's a da here, but no, I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one that he, I think it's this one that he just said. So the man said, да, это моя машина. Yes, it's my car. Я только что купил ее. I just bought her. Again, since car is машина, it's feminine, and so in Russian you technically say, I bought her. You don't say I bought it as you would in English, even though it is obviously an inanimate object.
Понимаете, я тоже только что купила мою машину, и она абсолютно такая же, как и ваша. Вот я сейчас и думаю, где ваша машина, а где моя.
Okay, she said a lot, but she started off, I think, with saying, понимаете, so like you understand. I think this is the only sentence that starts with that. Yeah, this is the sentence that she said. So, what did she say? Понимаете, я тоже только что купила мою машину. Understand, I also just bought my car. И она абсолютно такая же, как и ваша. And it is absolutely the same as yours. Вот я сейчас и думаю, где ваша машина, а где моя. Now I'm here and wonder or think, where's your car and where's mine?
Девушка, вы думаете, что я не узнаю мою машину? Вот она, справа.
So he started off saying девушка, which is still a common form of address in Russian, I guess. In English, you know, if you addressed a grown woman, if you started off saying girl to her, that would probably be considered sexist. But in Russian, it seems that this is still a very common form of address to be used even for adult women who are old enough to drive. So, girl, you think that I don't know or don't recognize my car? Вот она справа. Here she is on the right.
А почему вы думаете, что это ваша машина? У моей машины тоже такая же модель, такой же салон и такой же цвет. Вот, это мои документы. Читайте.
Okay. So, she said читаете at the end. Yeah, that was this. This was what she said. А почему вы думаете, and why do you think, что это ваша машина, that it's your car? У моей машины тоже такая же модель, so my car has the same model, такой же салон, the same style, и такой же цвет, and the same color. Вот это мои документы. Here are my documents. Читайте, read. So, in English you would say, take a look at them, but in Russian you just say, read.
Да, ваша машина такая же, как и моя, точь-в-точь. Одна модель, один двигатель, один салон, один год. Близнецы. Как нам отличить вашу машину от моей?
Okay, so he started saying da, and I think Well, there's a da here, but that's a much shorter sentence. I think the only other one starting with da is this. Yes, here we go. So, да, ваша машина такая же, как и мой, точь-в-точь. Yes, your car is, yeah, it's same as mine. Точь-в-точь. Not sure exactly how to translate that. It's not quite hand in hand. It's more like, I don't know. It's just basically like one is like the other, I guess. Одна модель, one model. Один двигатель, one engine. So I guess the same engine. Один салон, same style or one style. Один год, 1 year. So they have the same year. Близнецы. Близнецы means, I believe, twins. Как нам отличать ваша машина от мой? So how do we distinguish your car from mine?
Не знаю. Надо спросить нашего консультанта в автосалоне.
Okay, I thought that might have been the end of her sentence. Sorry. So she says, не знаю, and then, yeah, here we go. Here's what she said. So, не знаю, I don't know. Надо спросить, need to, I guess, yeah, ask. Need to ask нашего консультанта, our consultant, в автосалоне, in the auto salon. So we need to ask our consultant in the auto salon, which I guess is like a car dealership.
Да, правда. И почему я сразу не подумал об этом?
So he starts off saying, да, правда. I think this is the only one that starts off that way. Да, правда, yes, it's true. И почему я сразу, and why I immediately не подумал об этом, why didn't I think of that right away? Сразу, I believe сразу means like immediately, so why didn't I think of that right away? Maybe because you're stupid, friend.
Помогите нам, пожалуйста. Мы купили машины, но они абсолютно одинаковые. И теперь я не знаю, где моя машина.
Okay, hold on. So she says, помогите нам, yeah, it's this one. Помогите нам, пожалуйста, help us, please. Мы купили машины, we bought cars, но они абсолютно одинаковые, but they are absolutely identical. И теперь я не знаю, and now I don't know, где моя машина, where's my car?
А я не знаю, где моя.
That was the man saying here, а я не знаю, come on. А я не знаю, где моя, and I don't know where is mine.
Это очень просто. В вашей машине есть серийный номер. И в вашей квитанции тоже этот же номер. Вот смотрите. Серийный номер вашей машины 54387.
Okay. 87 at the end. 87. That's got to be this one. This is the only one with 87 on the end. So, это очень просто. It's very simple. В вашей машине есть серийный номер. In your car is a serial number. И в вашей квитанции and in your, I guess, receipt. It's kind of like, so in German there's the word Quittung, which is a receipt. I believe this is the same like in Russian, квитанции. Тоже и тот же номер. And in your receipt is also this number. Вот смотрите, take a look here. Серийный номер в вашей машине 54387. So the serial number of your car is 54387. I don't know which one he's talking to. Is he talking to the woman or the man here?
А серийный номер моей машины 54365.
Okay, and the guy's just saying, and the serial number, yeah, here we go. Серийный номер моя машина is 54365. Serial number of my car is that.
И вот, пожалуйста, машина слева девушки, а машина справа ваша, молодой человек.
Okay. So that's this. И вот, something like, there you go. Пожалуйста, машина слева. Please, the machine or the car on the left. Девушки. So the car on the left belongs to the girl. А машина справа, ваша, молодой человек. And the car on the right is yours, young human. Or young man, but he literally says young human. So I guess the guy was right after all. The car on the right was his.
Спасибо большое.
Ну,
Okay, hold on. So the woman just says спасибо большое. So I'll put that here. So спасибо большое, big thank you, great thanks.
если сейчас мы знаем, где чья машина, можно я приглашу вас в кафе? Такую покупку и такую встречу надо отметить.
Почему нет?
Okay, so the woman finishes off saying почему нет, but before that the guy says all this. So the guy says that, and then the woman says that. I believe that's correct. Yeah, there we go. So the man says, ну, если сейчас мы знаем, well, if now we know где чья машина, where is whose car, можно я приглашу вас в кафе? May I invite you for coffee or into a cafe? Такую покупку и такую встречу надо отметить. Such a purchase and such a meeting should be noted. And the woman just says, why not? One thing about Russians is that they tend to be quite superstitious. So if something like this happens, like if something like this were ever to happen in Russian, they would immediately take it as a sign. I don't necessarily mean that in a bad way. I'm not saying that it's bad to think that way, but Russians are they are very much into this sort of idea that if something like this happens, then, you know, it has to be a sign from something. It has to be some sort of, not necessarily, I don't know if you would necessarily say a sign from God, because many Russians are Christian, of course, but many Russians also are more generally just kind of pantheistic, meaning that they sort of believe in a sort of, I don't know, something kind of like, well, anyway, but yeah, if something like this were to happen to Russians, they would definitely say, yeah, this is an important event. We need to commemorate this with something. Anyway, so here we go. This is yet another table like those we have seen for, yeah, exactly what the lesson says, for possessive adjectives and nouns, for feminine nouns. So feminine nouns can end in a, they can end in ya, they can end in other things, but yeah, here they mostly end in a and ya. They can end in other things as well, but maybe they don't cover that in this lesson. Okay, so here's pretty straightforward. We have 4 phrases here, as you can see, and we need to match them with 4 pictures. So, почему нет? Why not? В вашей машине есть серийный номер, и в вашей квитанции тоже есть тот номер. So, as we saw in the dialogue before, in your car is a serial number, and in your receipt is also this number. So, hold on, let's take a look at the pictures. Because the guy who was saying this about the serial number, that was the sales guy. And I'm assuming that's this guy here. And this is the only picture where he shows up. So that must be his line there. And, okay, so what do we have left? У моей машины тоже такая же модель, такой же салон и такой же цвет. So, and my car has the same model, style, and color. So, okay, and here this guy is saying a серийный номер моя машина 54365. So that's the guy saying that. So he must be looking, this must be him looking at his receipt here and finding out what number his car has. Okay, so that leaves us with only почему нет and, okay. I'm going to assume that this picture is the woman saying, because it starts off with my car has, so she's saying my car has, and so on. And then this doesn't look much like her saying, why not? It looks more like her saying, what's wrong with you? But, oh, it didn't like that. Did I get these backwards? Then maybe I need to put it like this then. Yeah, okay, for some reason, this also doesn't look like her saying, why not? This is her pointing to herself. So why would she point to herself and say, why not? And then here, I mean, this part I understand because they're puzzled here, so that could make sense, but then this doesn't really look like her saying why not. Okay, whatever. Anyway, that was the exercise. So, okay, and here we have now a more usual, in fact, this is actually an extension of the first dialogue. In fact, I think this is the first dialogue. This is just reproduced here. And now, for whatever reason, we drag in the words here as we had them before. So let's go ahead, since we are going to, you can see all of these are, all of the words that we have to drag in here on the right, they're all forms of either my car or your car. And since machina is feminine, this gives us a little bit of an insight into how you use possessive pronouns with feminine nouns. So let's go ahead and start from scratch. So we can just go by this. Это моя машина. Oh, no, sorry. It's ваша машина, right? Oh, for some reason this doesn't show the first line of the dialogue here. This shows all the lines of dialogue except for the first one. That's bizarre. But the first line was это ваша машина. So, извините, это ваша машина. Is this your car? And this is in the nominative form because the car is not the subject of a verb or anything. The car just is. It is your car. Or, well, she's asking, is it your car? But still, it's the car is basically the subject here. So, nominative form. Next sentence is Да, это моя машина. So, once again, still nominative form. It is my car. The car is, so it's nominative form. Okay, понимаете, я тоже только что купила мою машину. Okay, so where is мою машину? Here it is. And if we look at the table here, мою and then u at the end of the noun indicates an accusative case, and that makes sense because the woman is saying here, I just bought her. She bought the car is the direct subject of the verb, and so that makes sense. The car, when the noun is the direct target of the verb, then it's the accusative case. And then the man says the same thing here. Do I not recognize my car? So again, the car is the direct target of the verb recognize, and so it's again мою машину, accusative case. Okay, and now we're doing to что это, and this should once again be this is probably again nominative because yeah, что это ваша машина, это ваша машина, it is your car. Or she's not stating that it is your car, she's asking how do you know that it is your car, but still linguistically the phrase here that it is your car, that's still nominative. Okay, u. Now for u we have, that is the genitive case, so we would probably expect then that to have a ye at the end of the or not the adjective, at the end of the pronoun, and then li or e at the end of since this whole thing is either my or your, then it should be, oh, it could be, okay, well, let's see which adjective has ye at the end first of all. Right, so when it's вы, it's ваше машине, and when it's me or I, then it's моє машины. So what did she say in the original dialogue? She said, у моей машины. So, okay, my car has, у моей машины. Моей машины, that's correct, right? I believe моей машины. Yes, that is correct. And that does match what we see here. So yeah, for ya, for me, it's moye, and then you put I at the end of the noun. Okay, what's next? Da. And then after da, the guy says Ваша машина. Okay, so once again, it's just the nominative form. The car is the subject of the sentence. Ваша машина. Ваша машина такая же. So the car, once again, the car is exactly the same as mine. So car is, it is the subject of the sentence, nominative form. Okay, and then down here, как нам отличить? That's interesting. Is this then, I think this is once again accusative to differentiate or distinguish the car. This should once again be accusative, right? So he says, Вашу машину. I believe, if we look here for, oh, here it has Вашу тётю, but I think that's because it's тётя, isn't it? But if it has a at the end, then it should be Вашу, and then u at the end of the noun as well. So this becomes then где вашу машину. Wait, up here. Yeah, there we go. Up there it is. Как нам отличить вашу машину от моей? Okay, there we go. So the dialogue goes on, and then the next blank that we have to fill in is here. И теперь я не знаю, где, and then, so I don't know where is, and again, I think this should be just regular nominative form, so this should be моя машина, because again, she's just talking about where the car is. Let me just quickly check, is that accurate? Yeah. И теперь я не знаю, где моя машина. So that is correct, still nominative form. Okay, and here we have the, so in the car. So for in, that is prepositional because it's reporting the location of something. So it should be ye at the end of the adjective and then ye at the end of the noun. So it should be вашей машине. Is that correct? Let's just check up here. Yes, there we go. Line 10, вашей машине. So that was correct. And then номер серии. Okay, and I think these two, yeah, these two are now genitive, right? Because it's talking about the serial numbers of the cars. So that's why it has ye at the end of the I keep saying adjective, I think, but but of course these are not adjectives; these are possessive pronouns. So you put ye at the end of the possessive pronoun, and then for a noun that ends in I guess you put li at the end of the noun, and yes, you do. So both of these have ye after the possessive pronoun, and then li after the noun. So that indicates genitive because it's serial number of my car or of your car, and linguistically the car is the owner of the number. So now we just have to, because we have my car and we have your car, so which one came first? Yeah, so first it says serial number of your car is that, and then the man says and serial number of my car is that. So let's just go ahead and put in вашей машиной here and then моей машиной here. There we go. And we are done. That was the end of that. So pretty straightforward. Aha, but now we have, suddenly after doing 3 exercises with these 2 people discussing which car is theirs, suddenly we have something completely different. And now for something completely different. So now we have 6 different sentences and 6 pictures to go with them, and we need to figure out which one is which. So let me see. What's the deal here? So зачем ты ездила на моей машине? Why or what for? Why did you drive in my car? Он не согласен с его идеей. He is not согласен. What's согласен? I guess that's probably like satisfied or something like that, but let me just see. Let's just see, what is согласен? Oh, doesn't agree with his idea. Okay, well, just going from context here, that first picture there with the guy holding a crossed out pie chart probably suggests I'm not in agreement with whatever you presented. But let me just see. Yeah, none of these others seem to fit that, so that must be this. So он не согласен с его идеей. He's not satisfied, or he doesn't agree with his idea. And then this first one here is talking about a car, and I'm pretty sure that is, yeah, that's the only one that has anything about a car in it. So why did you drive in my car? Okay, а где моя дочь? And where is my daughter? That's probably this here, since none of these others make sense. So that has to be this. Он не может жить без ее любви. He does not want to live without her love. Well, you could interpret that as this guy telling the female customs officer that he doesn't want to live without her love. But I think in a customs line, no matter how beautiful the customs officer is, I think that might be a bad place to propose going out on a date or something like that. So let's go ahead and hope that it's this one here. And it could also be this one. The little boy doesn't want to live without his babushka's love. But I'm going to assume that it's probably this one, the guy making popping the question to that woman there. Okay. And ему не нравится ее обед. She does not like his обед. What's обед? Probably manners, I'm guessing, looking at the picture, but hold on, let me just to get a proper translation, let me quickly look up обед. Oh, duh. Dinner or lunch. Oh, right, because yemu is the male dative form, so he does not like his dinner, or lunch, but probably dinner. So he does not like his dinner, the boy. So the boy's yelling about his dinner. And then by process of elimination, this has to be the last one. Пожалуйста, пожалуйста, ваше визу. Please, your visa. Or your visa, please. Papers, please. Okay, glory to Arstotzka. So we filled all those in. That is the end of that. And now we just have two relatively short exercises where we fill in the blanks. Should be pretty straightforward. So the first one is Извините, вы не видели. Well, actually, we can probably just go to the beginning of the lesson here to get this one. It's Вы не видели мою машину. But let's go ahead and quickly ask why. Well, it's accusative because видели, you did not see my car. So to see the car, again, the car is the direct target of the verb, so it's accusative. So yeah, it's you for the pronoun and then u for the noun typically. So it's мою машину. Она была здесь. She was here, or it was here, but obviously literally she was here. Завтра инспектор будет проверять. So tomorrow, inspector will investigate or check our company, nasz firma. So firma, firm or company, is feminine, and it's once again accusative because it's the direct subject of, or it's the direct object. Sorry, it's the direct object of the verb проверять. So use accusative forms here. In this case, it's нашу фирму. Это ты вчера гулял, so was that you yesterday went out with my sister? Okay, with, so s is instrumental. Let's see, instrumental, moje, so you put ye at the end of the, so it's moje for the pronoun, possessive pronoun, and then should be oi for the nouns. So it's moje, and then for the noun we said it's oi, siestroi. Okay, and here once again we have s, so let's see. Каждый день я думаю, every day I think, что будет что будет, what will be with my work. It's kind of, I don't quite get the meaning. Maybe it's kind of a bit of a turn of phrase that's not quite clear. He literally says, what will be with my work? So I guess like, what'll happen with my work? Well, anyway, again, it's once again so it's the same case as in the last one. So it should be once again moje. I'll just copy and paste that. And then rabotoi. Exact same as the previous line. Мне абсолютно, I absolutely, or to me absolutely, не нравится ваш жен. Okay, I absolutely do not like your wife. That's very polite. And in English, this would be accusative, because in English you say, I like your wife, or I don't like your wife. So that's accusative. The wife is the direct target of the verb. But here, because of the phrasing in Russian, мне нравится, so basically the phrasing is, to me pleases your wife. So the phrasing is, your wife pleases me, or your wife does not please me. And for that reason, you actually use the nominative forms here. So it's just simply ваша жена. I absolutely, so literally, to me absolutely not pleases your wife. Your wife absolutely doesn't please me. I absolutely don't like your wife. Okay, moving on. Завтра мы идем, tomorrow we go к нашей бабушке, with our grandmother, на день рождения, to birthday, day of birth. So I guess to grandma's birthday party. So basically tomorrow we go to grandma's birthday party. So k, hopefully you remember that k is dative. So k in this case, yeah, here's dative. So it's, was it my grandma or our grandma? Nash, it's our grandma. So under dative, where's nash? Here we go. Nashye. So it's nashye, and then you add ye, so it should be nashye babushke. Here we go. So nashye babushke. Good. Директор очень хвалил. The director really praised, like spoke well of, твой idea, your idea. So the director really liked your idea, basically. So once again, this should be just accusative. He praised the idea. It should be just accusative case. So accusative for ты, it's твою. So твою, he really praised твою, and then I think it's ideя, so for that reason it becomes ideю, not ideu, but ideyu. There we go, and that was correct. Everything is correct there. Okay, last one. We're already at the end. Boy, this one went by relatively quickly. Well, again, it was a relatively simple lesson, wasn't it? Okay, so now we have to figure out, what are we doing here? On mama. Oh, его mama, so it's possessive pronoun still, so his mother. So on is he, so possessive pronoun for he is его. There we go. Его мама очень хорошо готовит борщ. His mother very good cooks борщ. Борщ, you know, that beet soup that's popular in Slavic countries, Northeast Slavic countries. Кто видел something папку? So она is she, so it's her. Папку is like a folder, so who saw her folder? Well, her in Russian is ее. Кто видел ее папку? Okay, and for my, it's just моя, normally, but here we have с. So for с, it's not моя, it's instrumental, and so it's моей. That's right. So моей. С моей сестрой невозможно ходить по магазинам. With my sister, impossible go shopping. It's impossible to go shopping with my sister. Okay, don't know why, but all right. Oh, and this M shouldn't be capitalized because it's not at the beginning of a sentence. So, okay, and now U. So U is genitive, and it's my. So genitive for my is nasie. 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 So у нашей кошки родилось 6 котят. Our cat had 6 kittens. That's nice. That's cute. Okay. Завтра мы пойдем so tomorrow we go to Ani is they, so there. So k is dative. So dative with ani is ich. That's right. So we go to ich коллеги. Tomorrow we go to their colleagues. Okay, все только и говорят о Жене. Everybody just talks about his wife. Она такая красивая. So everybody just talks about his wife. She's so beautiful. So o is prepositional, as we hopefully remember, and it was about his wife, so it's just once again его. O его. There we go. O его жене. And finally, мы уже видели something новую машину. So we already saw your new car. And for so this is the accusative case. We saw the car. And for вы, accusative case, possessive pronoun becomes вашу. Вашу. There we go. Lesson completed. That was that. That wasn't too bad, was it? So, мы уже видели вашу новую машину. We already saw your new car. So, this has been 25 lessons already of Learn Russian with Learn Russian. We're 1/4 of the way through these lessons because, as you can see, there are 100, so we're 1/4 of the way done. I will hopefully do this test in the next video. And then after that, just to give a kind of a glance into the future of what's coming up, we've done lessons now for masculine and neuter nouns, and then we did 2 lessons for feminine nouns. But what's still missing? Plurals. So here we have a lesson about nouns, adjectives, and possessive pronouns for plurals. They group it all together into one lesson. They didn't feel like having 2 lessons for plurals. So plurals is covered all here in lesson 26. And then personal pronouns in all cases, I think that will probably be mostly a review. And then we move on to other things. Then here, starting with lesson 28, we start covering slightly different aspects of Russian. So yeah, hopefully we are looking forward to that. But yeah, like I said, 25 lessons. We're already 1/4 of the way through. If you've been following along since the beginning, then congratulations. By now, your Russian should be pretty good. I think that at this point, you've probably already mastered the grammatical concepts, assuming that you've mastered all the grammatical concepts that we've covered to this point. If you really have all this grammar down cold, then you probably could pass the A1 and maybe even the A2 Russian test, which I believe is already enough for Russian citizenship. I think Russia is relatively lax with their requirements for citizenship. I think A2 is already enough to get Russian citizenship if you're interested in such a thing. So just a thought. Anyway, that's all for now. This has been lesson 25 of Learn Russian with Learn Russian. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope that you're enjoying and that it makes some kind of sense. And hopefully we'll see you next time for a short test and then further lessons with Learn Russian. Until then, ta-ta for now.